Hi, beautiful soul. This is Hanneke from Twin Soul Alchemy. Welcome to this channel on blossoming on the twin flame journey. In this video, I will be talking about the Capricorn or winter solstice that is occurring around the 21st and the 22nd of December. The winter solstice marks a turning point where the balance shifts from increasing darkness to increasing light. Well, it does in the northern hemisphere where I'm located, but wherever you are, it has a big spiritual significance. It's often seen as a magical time representing the rebirth of the sun. So it's a period of hope, renewal, and the promise of new beginnings. This period is a reminder to align with the Earth's natural rhythms. The solstice encourages us to slow down and to respect the balance between activity and rest. It's an opportunity to go within, to reflect, and to look back on the year. What has 2023 been like for you? What has occurred? What have you achieved? How have you grown? What challenges have you overcome? And what will you let go that no longer serves your well-being? As we are entering in Capricorn season, this is an ideal time for setting goals and making plans for the new year. Capricorn encourages discipline and hard work. It's a time for assessing your responsibilities and for setting practical, achievable goals. Although Capricorn energy is known for its focus on the long term and its ambition, now is not yet the time to take huge steps. Mercury is going retrograde, and this may bring challenges in communication, and it calls for extra caution in conversations and exchanges. Retrogrades are a time for revisiting, reviewing, and reflecting. And that means that unresolved issues from the past may resurface, and they're offering an opportunity for closure or reevaluation. Mercury is going retrograde, but so is Jupiter. Jupiter has been going retrograde in Taurus since the beginning of September, and it will go direct at the end of the year, as will Mercury. And so, yes, Capricorn will move us towards long-term goal setting, but for the moment, we're still urged to turn inward. Jupiter is about expansion, about growth, and about abundance. And Taurus is known for its association with stability, with material possessions, and practicality. So the last couple of months, you might have found yourselves reassessing your financial goals, your material possessions, and what truly brings value to your life. It was a phase of introspection about what is genuinely important on a personal level. It was a period that taught us the value of patience. And Jupiter retrograde reinforces that sometimes growth comes through waiting, consolidating, and ensuring stability. There was a call to be more mindful about indulgence and about comfort-seeking behaviors, about questioning whether your behaviors align with your deeper values and your long-term goals. So what you may have experienced is that outward growth energy was internalized. Some things might have slowed down, offering you a chance to ensure solid foundations. I'm going a bit deeper into this because as we are approaching this shift where both of these planets, Jupiter and Mercury, are going direct again, we can clearly sense a pressure. As we're getting ready to expand, to grow, as we're getting ready for abundance in the beginning of next year, there's this heavy feeling of some things that need to be pushed out. And it's all happening inside. It might seem like in the external world, nothing is happening. This is all happening within us. And as money and material possession and financial aspects are deeply linked with our sense of self-worth and our place in the world, some heavy things can come up. There also has been a meteor shower and a lot of solar wind activity and geomagnetic storms, which can cause disruptions in your personal energy field. That can create unease and mood swings and a sense of energetically being off balance. Have you felt the influence of these solar flares? I'm actually very curious because for me, it felt like I was all over the place. The one moment I was in deep trust, I felt very peaceful, and the next moment I could feel so much anger and grief. To me, it's obvious with this unbalance because of the cosmic energies that in this period we're supposed to focus on ourselves and not our connections. I'm seeing that in most connections, the partners are taking the time to really go within themselves and address the themes that are coming up. We're being asked to take small steps in our own life and not focus on the connection or the other person. When you're not doing that, things can become very explosive. This period at the end of the year is asking us, what do we want to connect with? What do we want in our lives right now? And what do we want to let go of? And this might mean that you're letting go of old dynamics in your connection because they no longer serve you anymore. And this might mean that there's no communication or a lot less communication because of that. We're preparing for the rebirth of the sun, and this is the end of a cycle of transformation. You might have felt a lot of grief coming up the last 2 weeks. It might even be grief that you cannot place in your own life. I've experienced that a couple of times, and so did a couple of other people in my inner circle. Suddenly I was hit by this wave of grief, and I just had to cry and cry and cry, and I didn't even know where it was coming from. But it doesn't matter. Our head doesn't need to understand everything. This is just energy that is passing through and that we're clearing out on a personal and a collective level. And it's helping us expand our consciousness and bringing us closer to our true essence. It's a time to let go of what we've lost and to realize that losing is part of life, and it helps us realize that one chapter does not define the whole book. What it does is it's a key to self-improvement. So as we're deciding what we're letting go, what no longer serves us, what we're not connecting to anymore, this helps us in getting ready for the period of expansion that is underway. It's prepping us to take a leap of faith. As we are letting go of what we've known, we are facing the unknown. And it's normal to feel fear. In letting go, you might be scared that everyone else will get what they want while you remain alone and unloved. But just know that while things may not have been manifested yet, that doesn't mean they're not coming. You can ask yourself, what part of you is afraid? And love that part of you. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself all the time that you need in the world to be there for yourself, to love yourself, to cherish yourself. And it's by doing that the fear will subside and it will make room for courage and trust and determination. We are getting ready for tangible growth, for growth that is visible in the external world. We are getting ready to receive what we've been trying to manifest. But to receive, we have to show up in life. We have to be our true self. We have to step into our life as our inspirational selves in every aspect of our life. It can feel very scary to let yourself be truly seen, and it can be scary to speak up, to voice what you need, to state who you are, and to say what you're hoping for. but through courage and strength and gratitude, thanking yourself and the universe for what you're about to receive, you can start to embody the creative energy here on earth in your life. You will start to make your dreams come true because you are magic. When you step into your sovereignty and you make the choice to create your life as you wish, the life you're dreaming of, then every inhale and every exhale is a new opportunity. Find your spark, your why, your soul's mission of the moment, and take action. This is not about, as I said in the beginning, about long-term goals, but this is about now. This is about being grounded in the everyday experience. Which step can you take now? Which step will bring you joy now? What simple chore in your life will be a good step to create the life of your dreams? We're actually pruning our tree right now in order for it to become in full blossom later when the energies are moving us into expansion. It's actually by doing the little things like pulling off the dead leaves or watering the soil and letting nature do the rest that we are manifesting. This way, we are taking the attention away from our bigger goals, enjoying the little things in life, and it's bringing us in a state of receptivity. And that's how we release attachments. So even though that your head or your ego might be saying, I have to make a decision about this and that, I have to make a decision about my connection, this can no longer go any further, you really don't have to. The only thing that you have to do is decide what you're not connecting to anymore. Let that go and focus on the smaller chores in your life and enjoy them. These energies actually follow up nicely the intense process that Divine Masculine has been through the last couple of months in stepping into a more mature version of himself. This maturing has been very intense, but it has allowed us to balance the energies, to balance the feminine and the masculine energy, and to let them dance together, to let them collaborate together. It feels like the final stage of the struggle of the immature masculine. The immature masculine that is saying, woman, whatever you're asking for, I can't give that to you. Do you recognize this? I recognize this within myself. I know what inspires me. I know my true self. I know what excites me, and I know what I actually want to share with the world. But how do I embody this? How do I put this into practice? And that's the mature version of the masculine popping up. And he's saying, let's take small steps. Let's turn this inspiration into something real by taking small steps. And Jupiter energies have really been helpful in doing that, learning to be patient, learning to focus on the energy of our dreams and allowing the time to unfold. And this way we can surf on the waves of expansion and abundance that Jupiter is going to offer us in the beginning of next year, and we can surf them with ease and grace. What's happening for you? Do you also feel this internal focus, this encouragement to be patient, to focus on what's happening inside rather than in the external? Or is it something completely different? You can always let me know through the comments. I always love to read all of your comments. I will go deeper into the Capricorn energies in my full moon energy updates. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. That's the way you can support me and my mission in translating the energies, in supporting twin flames on their spiritual journey. And if you like my content and you like to read, you can also check out my Medium. I post articles on Twin Flames there almost daily. And my Medium account is also called Twin Soul Alchemy. So come check it out. I'll put the link in the description. And finally, on an impulse, I'd like to share that I've been working on the first module of my course, of my Twin Flame course, and it's actually finished, and I'm going to launch it in the beginning of next year. And it's all about the energy of twin flames and deep soul connections. It's about the Kundalini energy, the third energies, the energy dynamics, what it feels like, how to balance it. I started with the energy because when I was first on the journey, that was what I was searching for. That was the information that I needed. I didn't know what was happening to me because it was so weird and strange. And I searched for information in so many different places. I even had a session with someone who had a doctorate in Jungian psychology and was specialized in guiding people with the Kundalini awakening. I had to read many books and talk to a lot of people and watch a lot of videos and search a lot of information online. But it left me so unsatisfied. So I decided to bring it all in one course. And the course consists of videos and articles and quizzes, meditations, assignments, reflection assignments, creative assignments, and also the possibility to discuss your experiences with other people on the journey. And on the journey, I mean in a deep soul connection like twin flames, having a Kundalini awakening. So if that's you, watch out for this course. It's what I wish existed when I first started the journey. It gives you all the answers and the ability to talk about it with other people. If you're interested in this course, then fill out my contact form and let me know that you're interested in the course, and I will keep you updated on that. I'll put the contact form in the description. I'm wishing you all a happy and magic Capricorn solstice. Much love. Take care.